happy July the 4th, guys. It's America's birthday, and I was going to take the whole night off, but some of you guys, I did a poll, and some of you wanted me to come on. So here I am, guys. Here I am for you, live and direct. I hope you guys show up. I hope you guys do show up. Sometimes you guys want me to come on and nobody's here anyway. But I'm here. You got me for an hour. Got me for 1 hour, guys. If people show up, great. If they show up, fabo. We're excited. And if you don't, it's fine. I understand. It's the 4th, guys. You guys should be out there having a good time. You guys should be out there watching a massive fireworks display light up the sky. That's how it was years and years ago. I used to be out there doing it, and I know that it's still going on right now downtown in my hometown and in the town I live in. And I don't go out there anymore. It's too many crowds, guys. It's the parking that I don't. Hey, HC, welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I did a poll. I was going to take the night off because it's July the 4th, and I know people have plans, but at least 5 people said yes, and no one said no. So here I am. If they don't show up, we're just not going to stay. But if they do, sure, we'll hang out for a bit. Wild Bill worked on his truck a few days ago. Misfiring. Well, maybe you could get it fixed and you could come all the way out to Baton Rouge and we'll get together and do something. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be entertaining? I could put you on film and we could have fascinating conversations. Conversations like people have never heard before. They might learn something new. They might change their whole reality, their whole way of thinking. So I do hope you get that truck fixed, because I know you got things to do. My hair's wet, guys. I just got out the shower. Prairie Wolf, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. I don't know if you saw my poll. I was going to take the whole night off and chill, because people may be out there popping those fireworks, guys, watching that big firework display light up the sky. But at least 5 people told me to come on, so here I am. People get shot now. I don't know how it is where you guys live, but anytime there's a big group of people, even right here in my town, which is a nice town, it's not New Orleans. I'm not in New Orleans, guys. Close, somebody's going to get shot. When I was younger, that wasn't even a possibility. You wouldn't even consider, well, we may get shot if we go see these fireworks. And I would still go. That's not going to hold me back, but driving out there, finding a place to park. It's hot, guys. It's 9 degrees. You're sweating. Coffee. Prairie's here too, of course, but Coffee just showed up. Yeah, Prairie, I'm glad I'm here too. Didn't want to miss a whole night. I did take last night off, though. So I didn't want to take 2 nights off in a row. Maybe one of my super chat people will show up and it'll be worth it. Happy birthday, America. Thank you. It's America's birthday. I didn't do anything special. I slept late tonight. I was feeling kind of bad. At Home's house, there was a butterfly release. I wanted to go film it so bad for you guys, but it was at noon, and I couldn't get up and get ready. Next time, guys, we'll go to a butterfly release. I will video it for you. We're supposed to go watch the fireworks on the beach. Yeah, I know what you mean, Coffee. It didn't work out for me either. No fireworks for Coffee, no fireworks for me. Dude, I had fireworks. freaking songs like guns. Yeah, they sound like guns. You'd think they're guns out there blowing. Good morning from Switzerland. Hey, Martin, welcome back. Sure, we remember our friend from Switzerland. Sure, I do. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Martin. Let me, excuse me, guys. I'll be right Eric in birthday colors blue, red, and white. Don't get stuck on white, man. Yeah, Martin, welcome to the chat. This is Independence Day in America. They're yeah, I hear them too, guys. They're popping in my neighborhood as well. Didn't feel like going. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Coffee. There's so many people out there. It's hot. I know as a content creator, it should have been my job to do something today. I missed the butterfly release. I didn't show you fireworks. So I thought at least I'll come live for a few hours, guys, to visit with you guys. Also, thank you, Martin. Yeah, happy 4th of July. I'm only going solely because there's food. Yeah, there's no food where I would have went. I mean, there may have been vendors and such. It's way on the levee, right above the water. It's beautiful out there. They would have filled the sky, but I would have been around all those people. I don't even know where to park. I would have had to go there early. Yeah, August the 1st is Switzerland's National Day. Cool. I'll make sure to wish you a happy National Day. Lots of Americans here, mostly from the Midwest and Texas, here from Calgary. Well, are they celebrating July the 4th? They're in Canada now. They don't need to celebrate the 4th. When in Rome, you got to do what the Romans do. I thought fireworks were illegal in BR when I live on the bullet. Well, they are theoretically illegal, Wild Bill. They're theoretically illegal. Not everybody follows the law. Not everybody follows the law. Pug Mom, welcome here. Happy July the 4th. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to be here. Judy Dickinson, welcome. Hi. Yeah, lots of people showed up tonight. The little poll guys. Honestly, if nobody would have said yes, I wouldn't have come. 5 people voted. 5 people wanted me to be here. And when 5 people want me to do something, I do it. If it was just 1 or 2, I still may not have come on. I may have taken the whole night off. Oh, I like Shania Twain so much. Great. I don't know much about Shania Twain except she's a country singer. Oh, well. Maybe he had a long day. Maybe Kaiser had a long day. If I spam his phone, he's not going to wake up. Maybe coffee. How was y'all's day? Man, I slept so much today. I missed a butterfly release. I wanted to go film it for you. Stayed up too late last night. Had too good of a time on my night off from this. And I was paying the price today. Did crazy stuff last night. Thank you, Prairie Wolf. These are USA colors. USA. Red, white, and blue alternating to commemorate July the 4th. I tried to do a fireworks one, but that was too much. It was good getting prepared for a family reunion. Oh no. But I don't know. It won't be so bad if I don't have to talk to anyone. You'll see your long lost cousins. Oh, do you guys have T-shirts? Are you guys gonna all have the same T-shirt? You could confirm a stereotype. I heard that when African Americans have family reunions, they all get T-shirts that are saying the same thing. Is that true? Can you verify it? Next week I will have 2 weeks holiday. Oh, fun, Martin. Have a good time. Well, you can't beat that being poolside all day. It was overcast here, guys. I think it even rained a little bit today. Yeah, there's T-shirts. There you go. That's what I heard. That you guys all wear the same color T-shirts. That's fun. My family, I think, only had one family reunion that I know of, and they did not have T-shirts. I have way too many family reunion shirts. That's so funny. I cannot believe that. How fun that you guys have T-shirts. Nice, Pam. Enjoy the beautiful moments in life. Yeah, I miss. My parents had a pool. I grew up having a pool. It was so nice to be able to swim and lay out. They left the house to me and my sister when my mother passed away, and neither one of us kept it. I regret it. It was a really nice house. I should have had her leave it to me because it was an option at one point, but I was probably in my 30s, and at that point I didn't think I wanted that house. Now I wish I would have kept it in the family. In Switzerland, it's usually to wear a T-shirt with the Swiss flag at our Swiss Independent Day. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, on American July the 4th, people do wear patriotic colors, and if I had a shirt like that, I'd wear it. I don't have any red, white, and blue T-shirts. If I'm still doing this a year from now and I come on next year, July the 4th, 2026, I'll have a festive shirt for you to wear. And our flag is a +2. We're proud as our name. And you guys should be. Switzerland seems like a great place to live. I loved when I was there. The air was clean and fresh. People were so nice. Everything I saw there was a thing of beauty. We wear red, white all day too. It's fun. It's patriotic. Yeah, it is. It's nice. I just don't have those clothes. Don't have them. My sis went to the bathroom and Coffee says she left. Big pile of you know what. Oh my gosh, that's hideous. You gotta teach her to flush the toilet. On the side of the toilet. Oh gosh. She lives like an animal, your sister. That's disgusting. You better call her back in there. You better call her back. I don't have a holiday this week like Pug Mom does. I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm off on Sunday though. I hope I can find something in the wild to make for you guys. And we love our direct democracy. It's unique in the world. We're able to vote on bills directly by the people. Well, she's 9. Well, you better teach her early. It's never too early to learn the... Yeah, I know, right, Wild Bill? I know. It's too much info. Too much. I'm going to ask my mom. I'd get that kid in there, not or not. Say, look. Gotta not leave the bathroom like that. Gotta not do it. You're 9 years old. You're not a kid. Sorry, Wild Bill. I tried to keep it. Yeah, you did a good job. Did a good job of it, Coffee. Anyway. Oh, gross. We're voting over referendums 4 times a year. That's awesome. Yeah, 9 years old. She should be housebroken by now. And that's why I don't want to get a pet. I don't want to house train anything. Yeah, let's move on. Thanks for sharing that real life moment, Coffee. Thank you. What a way to bring down this 4th of July celebration, Coffee. What a way to damper our mood. Dude, you should be functioning. Gosh, I wish I could have gotten up early to go to that get together today. It would have been great content for my channel. You win some, you lose some, guys. It's my own fault. It's my own fault for overdoing it a bit last night, staying up till 3, 4 maybe. Hello there, Robert Harton from Kentucky. Good to see you, man. Welcome. Happy July the 4th. Thanks for coming to our July the 4th party. We love it. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, it was good for the soul. Australians celebrate Christmas in the middle of summer. Are you serious, HC? I knew that their summers and winters are opposite hours, but I still thought they celebrated Christmas in December. That's weird of them. My mom says I need to use a tissue. With watermelon, it's green and white. I wish you a nice weekend. I'm starting for a bicycle trip around the Lake of Lucerne. All right, man. Enjoy it. I know you're going to see beautiful scenery and have good company doing that. Gosh, what a great life you live. You should take a picture and post it on my communities tab so we can see your friends. Okay. All right, Coffee. I would get that kid to do it still, though. I'd do an Australian Christmas once on the beach for sure. Hello there, Ethan Pollock. Welcome. All right, Coffee. If I don't. Okay. I'd still make the kid do it. I don't know anything about child raising, but I know that kid would be in there. Let's all prepare for her funeral. I don't know, Prairie. I'd still faint. I'd be disgusted too. But I don't have kids, so I don't have pets. I have a very happy... I would be disgusted. Anyway. All right, Coffee. Let's change the subject now. We get it. You don't want to make everyone disgusted in the group. Yeah, I can imagine. I can see that Prairie Wolf. You've probably seen it all, cleaned it up, cleaned all of it up. Probably, no issues with you. Yeah, I know, Coffee. You really need to tone it down. You're chasing people away from the group, Coffee. That's unlike you. What Darren is trying to say is shut up. He just doesn't want to be mean. Yeah, in some ways I am, HC. In some ways. Oh no, I was off today. My old job, they would have had me working at Home's house. I talked to the owner today a little bit on the phone, actually. They were having a butterfly release there. I was going to go film it, but I just couldn't get cranked up to go. It was at noon. I regret it. They have the big displays. My new job, they don't really do too much. We're actually closed today. Most state holidays were closed, so I guess that's why I went out so late last night, because it was I knew I didn't have work today. So nothing, nothing, nothing. I go back there tomorrow. All right, Coffee. We may not stay on that late tonight. I just touched base a little while with you guys. Yeah, it was going to be beautiful. I'll go to the next one. They're usually later afternoons. I have a couple of them on my channel. They really don't do that well, but it's beautiful to see them, and the butterfly lady's cool. How many sheets? Oh, several. Several. It was a wild one. We had a good time. Drinks were flowing. Good times were had. Oh, probably a couple of weeks, HC. And I couldn't have done it without people like you guys. Thanks so much for making my channel a success. Yeah, it was fun. I don't like doing that often. I don't like that part of my personality, but it sure is a good time. It sure has fun. Darn this one. Yeah, I know about what a W is. Yeah, thanks, HC. A W. Someone else said that last night. It was a W. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for keeping me on top of the terminology, HC. Your channel is steady pace, not a flash in the pan. Thanks, Prairie. It is mod night. These are our regulars, Pat. Special July the 4th get together. It's the night of blue. Usually we have more people than this, but it's July the 4th. People are out there watching the fireworks and celebrating our nation's birthday. Tell us about yourself, Pat. You're welcome to join. All right, Coffee. Don't worry, you're not going to miss out on too much. We're probably not going to stay late tonight. Sitting by the pool, lady. Lucky PM. Yeah, the pool life is the nice life. As an adult, though, I don't think I would want a pool. It's too much upkeep. We had pool people that came, though. Imagine if Friday the 13th happened on the 4th of July. Yeah, what a weird reality that would be. I don't see how that could theoretically happen, but what if it did? It would be an unlucky day while you're trying to shoot fireworks. Anything that could go wrong would go wrong. There'd be a lot of hospital visits that night, wouldn't there? The ER would be filled with these firework tragedies. Who was that one dude who kept hitting on? You're probably talking about Robert Horton, right? Or maybe you're talking about Zero, who hates all men. He wants to ban the men in the group. So you're probably talking about him. Take care of your kidneys. Chuck, you'll need it later. No, it was Robert Horton. It was Zero. Robert Horton, I don't think he means to come off the way he does. He just is like that. It was. I have kidneys of steel. Wasn't bro just here? Do you know instead of just timing out someone, you could prevent their messages from being seen on your channel ever? Yes, we know that. We know that, man. Thanks for sharing that knowledge. Though, in case I didn't. HC, I saw your shorts today popping up on my screen earlier. Swimming pool takes too much water to fill up. Well, it's just a lot of upkeep, you got to put the chemicals in there. I would have made it work. But the house was too big. It was a huge, giant house. And it would have been too big for me, but it had a big apartment attached to it as well. 2 kitchens in there and all that other stuff. Now I would have kept it because I could Airbnb that extra apartment. But Airbnb wasn't a thing back then. Sweet tea and beer, yes. All right, coffee. See you later. I hope we have more pleasant conversations the next time we see you. Brush up on your storytelling skills. And we look forward to seeing you next week or whenever. I had a whole thing of bomb pops. There you go. Zero was hitting on PM and Prairie. Had a good game of 2 chicks going. It was fun. Yeah, I know you guys love Zero. Smooth character. And he toned it down a lot to be appropriate for the group, so I can respect that. I don't like swimming pools. I can't swim. How can you not swim when you live in Kentucky? But since I'm not old enough to drink, I've got to drink sweet tea and water. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, HC. Sweet tea is what we drink in the South. People love sweet tea down here. They love tea. We're a state of tea drinkers. I bet Robert Horton in Kentucky they drink a lot of tea as well. Perry, did he like? Then learn swimming. It's the only sport I've tried. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wish I had one just to lay out and enjoy my day off. But it's still a lot of work. It's more, I don't even like regular maintenance for my house, so I know that would just be extra. I'd probably have to have pool people to come once a month to service it and all that other stuff. You are in the South, HC. Cool, cool, cool. There you go. That's why you drink it. Thanks, Wild Bill. Just bored last night during the day. When I do those, I'm usually at work, kind of killing time on my phone and stuff on the computer. And they do well for the most part. I like iced unsweetened tea. I don't like my tea sweetened. I like unsweetened tea, which is rare. Most people don't. They want sweet tea. They don't want a harsh tasting tea. Any, oh, I could find a pool. I could go to a pool. I mean, I could go to one of the resorts that I go to and lay out by their pool if I wanted to. But it's not the same as having the option of a pool in your house where you could just put on your pool clothes and go lay around in your own house. There's something, it's just different about it. I need to make a poll without making a poll. Should I make a Lego stop motion on my channel? I think that would fit your channel pretty good, HC. I would watch it. Don't swim in pool water, water below. Childhood swimming says about. Yeah, I'm not a big swimming hole person. I did not even set foot in a creek until several years ago, and you can see it on my channel, guys. There's a whole video of me at a bike rally at this camp called Silver Creek Campground. I met this bohemian country girl, and she talked me into going into a creek, and you can see it live on my channel. It was an exciting day, and we loved it. And then I went in there the next year as well. Childhood swimming holes were the best. I was not really a country kid, even though I lived in the South. I didn't like getting dirty. I didn't like playing in mud or anything. Yeah, it took me up the creek. Really wanted me to be in there. Interesting woman, actually. Her name was Roller Girl. Dream. I literally, Darren, I live at a creek. I don't think I can remember a day that I wasn't. I didn't know that, HC. I didn't know you live by a creek and you go in a creek. Where do you live again? I almost forgot you were in the South. Hello there, NXS. We're talking about swimming, swimming pools, and creeks and water holes. How we used to swim when we were kids. Yeah, swimming currently. North Carolina. Yeah, you guys got beaches up there and stuff. I love lakes fresh and cold. I've got a lot to say about Greek stuff. Ask any. That's right. HC knows how to speak Greek, I think. Been to Greece. Has relatives over there. Now, we did have a lot of pool parties at my parents', of course. After a night out of drinking and hearing music, we'd all go back to my house at 2. Have the wildest parties over there. Crazy, momentous parties. They had a fully stocked bar and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't like all that either. Mike, thank you, Mike, for supporting this channel. You made it worthwhile to come out here. Super chat, guys. A super chat. I wouldn't be able to come out here on the 4th of July if it wasn't for people like Mike contributing to this channel, giving us all this positivity and love, Mike. Thank you. Another W. That's what they call a W, Mike. A W. That means it's a win. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. You're the best. We love you so much, Mike. Couldn't do it without you. No, Prairie, I'm home now. I just went in the afternoon to lay out and work on my tan. That's what I miss. I was so tan back then as well. PM, see what touching toes is creepy. Yeah, I didn't like my Creek experiences. I'll share that video on my communities tab so you guys can watch it. I'm good when it comes to drowning. Prairie, it freaks me out. Yeah, that was my Creek experience was weird. It was cold in there. I have a friend who's a biker, took us there. Was into the bike scene. It was a bike rally, actually. Oh my gosh. Well, nobody wants that, Pug Mom. I'm definitely going to avoid nature in the future. It could be it made you invincible, HC. Hello there, Bertha. Welcome. Yeah, you were exposed to a lot of things and it made you tough. Made you your immune system invincible. Luke, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Happy July the 4th. We're so glad to have you here. No, I don't like snakes either. Nobody likes snakes that aren't venomous. My entire family has hand, foot, mouth right now. I feel fine. There you go. Nice way to start a long weekend. Friday holiday. Yeah, it's not a long weekend for me. I have to work tomorrow. A lot of people here, though, they get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. A lot of them were excited that the 4th of July was on a Friday because they got that long weekend, but not everybody. My city law says the past 11, you can't set off fireworks. I think it's like that everywhere, HC. I live in the city too, and we're not supposed to pop them, but I hear them all over. Do you guys get at least one long weekend a month? Sometimes I'll have 3 days off in a row. It may not necessarily be the weekend. You know, weekends are really insignificant to me because I have to work. You know, it's a hospitality business, so as long as I get 3 days off in a row, I'm good. Or 2 days off. So, you know, sometimes they are on weekends. I mean, if I want off, I easily can get off, though. I don't have to work. I could easily. I've never worked a day when I had something to do over there. Unless you have Pentecostal preacher down south play. Yeah, we don't have. I mean, I'm sure that does happen down here. I would love to go to one of those churches. That's the kind of woman I wouldn't mind marrying, one of those snake handling women. Because you know they're a little off a bit, and that would be kind of fun. I also love how fireworks are illegal in North Carolina, but there's hundreds of fireworks stores right. Same here, HC. They're everywhere. I'm talking federal holidays. We get most federal holidays off, but there's no holiday that I know of that's 7 days long. At best, you'll get 2 days off in a row. Oh, yeah, we'll just get 1 day off for a holiday. Holidays are 1 day off. You guys get 3 days off for holidays in Canada? You guys have it made. No, I don't even know a holiday where you get 2 days off. We'll just get 1 day off for the holiday, and that's it. I'm off a lot in the summer as I'm unable to take much time off in August through. In my line of work, the slowest time is in August and January because it's too hot for people to tour things. So we usually take our vacations then. There's only 2 months left until I go to Greece. Good, HC. Have fun. Each month we have one long weekend. Oh, no, we don't get that here. Wouldn't that be nice? Nobody here gets that in America. Yeah, I didn't know what you were asking specifically, but that's unheard of. That would be a dream for us. My dad works 6 days a week, no exceptions. And some people are like that. I honestly, a lot of times, would rather be at work. Yeah, I bet they do. I would too. I wish maybe Trump will make us have that. He seems like the type to give everybody a 3-day weekend. I kind of get that half day Fridays because we work 9 hours. Yeah, at my job, if you do work Sunday, Sunday's a half day. You only work 4 hours, and so we kind of like that. Goodness, HC, goodness. Not another one. I love staycations too. I mean, my house is pretty comfortable. I'd just as soon stay home. Who was doing those interviews a month ago? I thought it was you, HC. It may have been the guy that you don't, maybe not fond of, Zero. Not enough. It was Zero. Depends if they're bigger than me, Robert. Puppy Doggy, hello there. Welcome. Yeah, I thought a lot of people would probably be watching fireworks tonight. That's why I didn't come on. How's it going, Puppy Doggy? Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Tell us about the fireworks. Wild Bill's not going to interview anybody in here, I don't think. Why am I the only one who has liked? I'm showing we got 6 likes here. The numbers at the top, guys, they're not always accurate. When it says how many people are in the group or how many likes, it's really not accurate. Because there could be several people here chatting and it says only 2 people are here. And it's obviously more than that. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doesn't represent the reality of things. Sometimes it does, but not all the time. Well, the fireworks were so fun. We got to put out our chairs and watch the fireworks. Some of them went so high, I felt like I was going to fall over. Some of them scared me to death, but it was so much fun. Yeah, I loved when they're so big and they take up the whole sky. That's what I kind of enjoy going to see them if you have a good spot. Ours are on the lake, the Mississippi River, or the river actually. We have a little gambling boat, which is a casino, and I watched them from there one year. They were so big, they were beautiful. It was an amazing display. But I haven't went out there in years. Yeah, I figured Prairie. That's why I did that poll. If nobody said to come on, I just would have figured nobody's going to come. But we came in anyway, and it's been fun. I enjoyed our evening together, actually. It was a quiet night tonight. It's not a party boat. I mean, it's not a paddle boat that I went to. It's I don't know how you could describe it. Maybe Wild Bill knows what the casino boats are like. There's no paddles on them. Or maybe there is. I don't know what it was. Wasn't there one a lady commandeered on recently? I don't know. A boat like this would be hard to commandeer. Yeah, fireworks are still going on in our neighborhood, but I wanted to go inside, so here I am. Well, we're glad to have you, puppy doggy. I don't want you to miss out on that entertainment, though. I know that you guys need to go out and enjoy stuff sometimes. Hello there, Marcia. What's up? My friend Gamble. There you go. It was in the news. I'm the captain now. Now, this is a big giant boat. You couldn't get in the captain's chair. It actually doesn't even leave the dock. It's a land-based casino, a water-based casino. It's stationary. There's a weird law here in Louisiana that we can have casinos, but they could only be on the water. So for whatever reason, we have gambling boats that are stationed. No, it's fine. I was out there for an hour. Yeah, I considered going downtown to watch our fireworks. I knew I could have gotten a video out of it, but I didn't. I like fishing out of the boat. Yeah, sure. Best way to fish, I would imagine, would be on a boat. My uncle was an avid fisherman. Oh, that's quirky and cool. Yeah, it's quirky and cool. I can't even remember the name of that casino that I went to. It's still there. Oh, it's called the Belle of Baton Rouge. You come to find out, I think it is a paddle boat now that I recall. I think it is a big old giant paddle boat. Do you know that it's illegal to have a donkey in your bathtub after 7 p.m. in Lithuania? Fascinating, HC. Fascinating bit of trivia. That was probably back when it was more common that you might have a donkey in your bathtub. Rarely happens around here. I've volunteered at casinos a few times. Chip running. Oh, interesting. I didn't know people volunteered at casinos. We have a real fancy casino here called the La Verge Casino. It's got a nice hotel as well, fine restaurants. That's where I like to go. Never stayed there. It would be a fun night to stay. But yeah, that's where I would. Their jobs are always offered there. They look like a great gig, good incentives. Don't gamble though. Work way too hard for my money. I will play a blackjack. The blackjack tables, if I did. I like watching the slot machines though. I love when you get that little bonus and funny things happen and you can make more money. I love watching those little wheels go round and round and the animations. It's very addicting to me. I could sit there for an hour or two. It was for charity. Wow. There you go. Charity. Hello there, Geography. Welcome back. That's right. We haven't seen you in a long time. Where have you been? What's been going on with you? Do tell. We've got to know. Ah, there you go. What a fun adventure that must have been. Geography Master has been camping, dealing with work. Ah. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Happy July the 4th. It's America's birthday. Getting a new bed. There you go. A lot of changes, a lot of things going on. Keeps you away. All right, Geography Master. Give me a quiz. Yes, test huge chunks knowledge of geography. I imagine you know a lot of geography. All right, Prairie Wolf. We're about to leave soon, by the way. We're going to see what happens. Does history... Yeah, I don't know. Ask HC. Do you know anything about history, HC? Could you answer a history question? All right. We'll see how smart HC really is. See if he's the genius. All right, Geography, we'll stay. See if he's the genius he claims to be. Put him through the test. Yeah, well, let's try to keep it to geography. That's your name, Geography Master. So ask him a geography question. You must know a lot of geography if that's your name. There's got to be your specialty. Geography, history are the same thing, right? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that. Those are two separate subjects. Hello there, Tim. Welcome. Happy July the 4th. Thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to have Tim here. I bet Tim is a master of knowledge as well. No, geography and history are not the same thing. Do. Hello there, Empor. Yes. We'll definitely drink water. Yeah, countries. Ask him a question about countries to see if he could answer. All right, Tim. I'm probably not staying on too late. I just did a poll. It's July the 4th. People are out there having a good time, I'm sure. What is the smallest country? That's a good one, HC. Do you know that? What's the smallest country? Vatican City. That's true. Is that true? Is Vatican City a country? All right, good. You passed the first test. You get to go to the next round, HC. Get to go to the next round. We should see if you can get 10 questions right. Everyone here is real good at geography, sir. I hope so, Empor. Was going to test your islands. What's the island that is technically two countries near it? Hi, chicken lover. What's up? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you're here. Mimsy, hello. Welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. Yeah, that's fine. I know you're very busy. We're not staying much longer, though, guys. I have to work tomorrow. I just came on here to see you guys on the 4th, America's birthday. I suck at islands. Okay, we're going to Asia. Would I describe myself as a lover of Star Wars? I like Star Wars, sure. I was a kid when the first series came out. I had Star Wars sheets, curtains, the whole little setup. I have all those little action figures still to this day. So I was a big fan of Star Wars. When the sequels came out, the pre-sequels, I didn't watch those until later, but I love that story that they told about Anakin Skywalker. Fascinating stuff. I really like those a lot. My favorite Jedi is Qui-Gon Jinn, played by Liam Neeson. I thought he was so cool. I wish he had more time in this series. The newer Disney Star Wars, I'm not a real fan of that. Not that I hate it, I just never really got into it. I probably outgrew it by then, I guess. What are the two countries that have North and South in its name? What about you, chicken lover? You must love Star Wars. Yeah, Count Dooku, so cool. Played by Christopher Lee. Yeah, those were great stories. When they came out, people really didn't love those pre-sequels too much. But over time, they grew to appreciate them. And those characters are amazing characters. I wish George Lucas wouldn't have sold Star Wars to Disney. They didn't understand his vision as much. They just wanted a cash grab. I didn't like what they did with Luke Skywalker's character. Ray Skywalker's cool though, and the other guy was. But none of them are a good Qui-Gon Jinn or Count Dooku. How many stands are there? But you don't approve of war and violence. 51 soon. All right, Geography Master, thank you for stopping by and putting HC to the test with your knowledge of geography. Why are we talking about war and violence, Empor? Where did that come from? Yeah, it was really bad. He looked cool, though. One time I had to dress in a pirate for something or other, for a movie. And somebody told me that I looked like Luke Skywalker in his new version. Yeah, he could have been such a great character. Afghanistan. Good, HC. You are pretty smart. I'm so glad you succeeded in this test of knowledge. That's true. That's true. I uploaded something. It can be read out loud if you want to. Sure, let's go check it out. Oh boy, that's a lot to read out loud, isn't it? Outside. Let's see what this says. He's taking long too long. I should get him something to snack on. This is an interesting concept for you, Mimsy, right? I'll show it to them. So this is a real comic book style on Mimsy's page, which is a little different. Everybody, please check out Mimsy's page so you can read this little story board. So it's totally different than anything we've ever seen. So everybody, go check this out and let us know what you think. And I'm going to read it in my free time. I'm not going to read it on the line because I want you guys to go to Mimsy's channel and read all this. Yeah, it's totally different. Here's one in color. There you go. Very talented, very interesting things. Are you serious? Well, when I look at them, they're forward. I'm sorry they look backwards to the people, but that's because they have to go to your page to read them. They have to go to your site, and that's why they're backwards. But I'll read them. Dear God, so Roblox again. But yeah, you're branching out and doing something a little different. That's totally different than what you normally do. Interesting. Different perspective. Yeah. Different perspective. Yes, it was sort of, wasn't it? I noticed that. I'm surprised you knew that, Mopor. That surprised me that you knew that. I don't know why. Hi, Cody. What's up? Well, I didn't look at your profile picture. Let's go see. Oh, man. Gotta go back in there. Oh, yeah, that's a good profile picture. Yes, we're doing fantastic, Cody. We all had a great 4th of July, America's birthday. So are you still using the same program, Mimsy, to do this art? Because it was a lot different than what we've seen you do before. There you go. I do not play Roblox. I will soon, though. I will get that program. I'll get it soon and see what it's all about. I know a lot of you guys love it, so it can't be that bad. It's got to be good stuff. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so popular. So, Cody wants to know what app Mimsy uses to make art. On Discord, I'm able to share my screen if you want to call me there. One day. One day, Mimsy, one day. Ibis Paint X forever. Or traditional art, my sketchbook. Ibis Paint X forever. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to look into this. Hold on, guys. There you go. Welcome back, Tim. Welcome back, Tim. How are you? Thanks for sharing your programs. Mimsy, I'm going to go check that out. You always write great stuff. Oh, yeah, that's why I almost didn't come on tonight. I thought you guys would probably be at parties or watching fireworks. We're actually going to end this stream soon, guys. I'll be back tomorrow because I have been here a while. And it's late. I do have to work tomorrow. So I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. Cody, nice meeting you. Thanks for stopping by. I love it. All right, Mimsy, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy your call. Tim, good to see you. Hope you had a good 4th of July. I'm sure you guys ate good over there. I'd love to see what you guys made for your 4th of July celebrations. If you celebrate 4th of July, that is. Everybody else, you were all great. I'm glad we had this time together. I will be back soon, though. It's fine, Mimsy. It is perfectly fine. It's a holiday. You guys were doing fun things. I just came on to say hello for a bit. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Funny thing happened at the party. I cut the bottom of my foot on a stick. You're always getting hurt. And the wind blew that brick on my foot. Goodness gracious. All right, Garon, we'll talk about it next time.